A December 2021 ATF memo alerted the American people that the ATF was maintaining a digital, searchable, centralized registry of guns and gun owners in violation of various federal prohibitions and contrary to what you testified to under oath today. In response, Representative Michael Cloud and 52 House members sent the ATF a letter dated November 22nd, 2021. ATF responded to that letter stating that it had 920,664,765 records, 865,787 and 86,000 of which are in a digitalized format, which Gun Owners of America has proved to be searchable. This was discovered shortly after ATF was revealed to have processed over 54 million records in a single year. What is the latest record count for ATF's illegal digital searchable national gun registry?
Zero. We obey the law.
According
we do not, none of our records.
According to your letter, you have over 865 millions of these records are in digitalized format. You have admitted it.
Respectfully, I think ATF is the only customer of Adobe Acrobat that pays money to remove search function.
Before the Commerce, Justice, Science Subcommittee of the Appropriations Committee in April of last year, you testified that ATF pays Adobe Acrobat Extra to have certain search functionality eliminated.
That's not correct.
Well, is ATF's digital database of gun owner records capable of being opened by normal Adobe Acrobat and searched by name?
Again,
It's a yes or no question. Is it?
We pay to have search function eliminated. We don't pay Adobe Acrobat, I believe. We pay somebody else. But
if ATF asked, could Adobe Acrobat re-enable name search functionality on ATF's illegal gun registry?
It is not an illegal registry. We do not
If
search
ATF
by.
asked,
We do not search in the method that you're suggesting, and we cannot. And these are records that we pay a public safety cost, which Congress to balance for this decision.
If ATF asked, could Adobe Acrobat re-enable name search functionality on ATF's illegal gun registry?
I'm not an expert in Adobe Acrobat coding. I do know that we do not keep a gun registry. I also know that
you have admitted that you have over 920 million records, over 865 million of which are in digitalized format, correct?
The question, if your answer is, are they somehow scanned in so that we literally don't have to have 950 million pieces of paper, that is a lot different from what you're implying with respect to having a gun registry. It is also true, Congressman, that we don't have any records of firearms purchases for people who are still in business, which is the vast majority of currently sold firearms. We have zero.
You also testified before that subcommittee that ATF's digital database of gun and gun owners is not capable of being searched by personal identifier. Can ATF's gun registry be searched by make, model, and serial number, enough searchability to create a list of, say, all AR-15 owners?
The answer to your question is we do not use, search, get around the registry.
You're not answering my question.
Your question respectfully, it was a technical question with 5 or 6 different parts. I'm trying not to erroneously, as you said, I'm under oath, I'm trying not to erroneously misstate things of technical nature. We do not keep a registry. We use these things for pending homicide investigations. It takes us a lot longer to find the name of the killer.
Mr. Dettelbach, you have mentioned gun running and gun violence associated with Mexican cartels and the crime associated with that. In fact, you refer to the cartels as, quote, the most dangerous organizations in the world. How many conversations have you had with President Biden or Secretary Mayorkas demanding that they close the southern border?
We do not.
How many discussions have you had with President Biden or Mayorkas about closing the southern border?
The answer to your question is we work with DHS
How many conversations have you had with them demanding that they close the southern border? It's a simple question.
Again, may I answer?
How many conversations have you had
We
demanding?
discuss our border-related security issues with DHS frequently. I have had
Have you
conversations
demanded
with
that they
Secretary
close the
Mayorkas
southern
about our
border?
efforts.
Have you
to try and-
demanded that they close the southern border?
I'm at ATF. It is not our jurisdiction to police the southern border. That's for DHS, Congresswoman.
You don't care about crime in this country if you're not trying to address what's going on at the southern border.